When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team.
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to get it in. And it's in for a touchdown. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Give to the back. Spins away from the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. quick completion on the out route. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphrey. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Memphis. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. And it's in there for a touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Lawson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass, it's King. Throwing right. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the... What a job for a huge gain there. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A strike downfield. Touchdown! Georgia Tech made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The play action fake. Under fire. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. him down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Scanning the field, it's King. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting...
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The extra point. They move on top by 15. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's King. They're working that left side. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Back to pass on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the...
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. The ball goes out of bounds through the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover for this offense. We'll see. Really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gives it on the option. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking to pass. It's King. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To throw, it's King. Under fire. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Yellow Jackets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Humphrey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh. You're going to get him freed up, and it's the catch and walk in. But the defense makes the tackle there. Now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense?
They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Now adjusting. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
He's in open space downfield.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
A shot toward the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. 1st and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Spins away from the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got a man. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's King. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the...
He's taking the shot. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage?
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Line getting set on 2nd down. They just keep firing. He's moving out of the pocket. Creates a little space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Lawson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's King. Sets up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game